Welcome, 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 Pisces. My name is Marlena with Graceful Healing Intuitive Tarot, and this will be your August 2019 general monthly spread in addition to your weekly love reading. We're going to talk about how you're feeling, how your mate's feeling, and then we're going to continue over to VIMEO where we'll do an extended love reading where we'll talk more about your mate. And then we'll also get a little further into the blockages, the issues. And then we'll continue finalizing the conclusion with advice. Welcome to my channel. Okay, guys, so as you know, I always start off with the Wisdom Oracle deck to first find out the overall energies for the month of August. Now, before I started this, I kept asking, who should I do next? Who should I do next? And Pisces just kept coming up. So let's get started. So from the Wisdom Oracle deck, the overall energies is about breathing. This is about taking the time out. This is also similar to the Hierophant, patience. What also came out for you was going to the sea. This is about going with the flow. So what also came out to between worlds, observer, and we have mending. So someone is in a predicament to where someone's trying to make a decision. Again, this is a general read. This is not specifically to love, but there is a decision that needs to be made here in regards to trying to recapture a love, recapture something. It's about bringing something back to you. But this is requiring you look at things in a different perspective, Pisces. And then we have image. This is about you imagining what it is that you want. This is imagine what it is that you want. So someone is in between decisions and things are kind of weighing heavy on them. And Spirit is saying basically go with the flow this month. August is about going with the flow. Look at things from a different perspective. You don't have to be in between worlds here, as it states here. You can come back, reconcile, go back to what it is that you love. This is about mending things that you've left behind. But for some reason, you're at this place where you're just feeling a sense of impatience this month. So this month, Spirit is urging you to look at things from a different perspective. It doesn't have to be black or white. And you can reconcile or mend whatever it is that you truly want to mend. And all it requires is a little imagination. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get a little deeper. Let's go ahead and find out per week. By week, we're going to pull out what you will be going through, the energies that you may come across for each week of the month. So again, this is a general read for each week of the month. And then we're going to continue with the love reading where we'll talk about you, your mate, past, present, and future. So let's go ahead and find out what we have for the first week of the month for Pisces. First week of the month for August 2019. What do we have for Pisces? Okay, well, all this one to come out. Okay, we have purification, and we also have sacred wisdom. However, this came out in reverse. So this is letting me know that some of you are not listening to your instinct, your intuition, things of that nature in regards to kind of clearing out, moving towards the future, clearing out the past. There's something you have to cleanse yourself of. And I'm hearing bitterness, I'm hearing lack. Whatever this is that's going on in your life right now in the month of August, the first week of August, I feel like this is something you just recently went through. And whatever happened here, you're still holding on to it. And so although Spirit is saying to let go of this, to cleanse yourself, to clear yourself, I don't care if you need to get Reiki, if you need a cleansing of some sort, if it's purging, all this water is about emotion, tears, cleansing, let it go, let it go. And you really following the sacred wisdom of letting it go. Like there's no harm in you letting it go. You can hold on to it and be bottled up and not look at things from a different perspective, or you can cleanse it out your way and have something new come in for you. But Spirit is urging you to definitely still look at things from a different perspective. Guys, you know I love to hear your comments, so make sure you leave your comments below. What is it that you're having a hard time letting go of? Pisces. What are you having a hard time looking at things at a different perspective? Is it your money? Is it your family? Is it your significant other? Is it something that you've been holding on for a long time that you've learned a long time ago? And it could be, you know, again, I keep hearing money, how you deal with money. Whether or not you feel like you have to work for money, but you don't feel like you can manifest it. Like, it's as if you feel like the only way you can obtain something is to work hard for it, or to, you know, just work as hard as a slave and get paid as little as a slave or nothing. So that's the only way. Is that your mentality? Like, because maybe that's what you saw your parents do, or maybe Spirit is trying to say, you know what? Maybe it's time to invest in yourself. It's not just about all of the hustle and bustle, but rather, how do you invest in yourself, invest in your future? How do you look at things from a different perspective to invest in you? Maybe perhaps then investing in someone else's company. Maybe you need to invest in your own. So I'm really hearing a lot about finances here. What's coming up for the second week is your personal power. So this is about you addressing your personal power, realizing your worth. That, again, you know, just coupled with what I just said, it's just confirmation, recognizing your worth. Let's see what we have for the third week of the month for Pisces. What came out in reverse is boundaries. So some of you may need to set some boundaries. If you are familiar with my channel at all, if you're new to my channel, let me tell you, boundaries, a necessity in life. Work, play, friends, family, loved ones, children, whatever it is, boundaries is a necessity. If you want to keep your mind frame, if you want to love yourself fully, boundaries are a necessity. I don't care who the person is. You do not let anybody walk all over you. I don't care if it's your child. The point is, it's about recognizing your own limits, communicating your limits, and then enforcing those limits when people cross those limits. So boundaries, I feel like this is third week of the month. Some of you may be a little flexible when it comes to your boundaries, may not be enforcing them, but we'll get a little deeper. Let's see what the fourth week of the month. Okay, wow. So guys, you have a lot of action coming in for you. You have the rainbow dragon. What is it that you really want to happen? What movement is it that you really want to have happen here? If you look at this picture here, you can see what colors really stand out to you. Is it the yellow? And in that case, maybe it's something you feel like you can't do. Is it blue? And it's something that you feel like you are not speaking up for. Is it purple? And maybe you're denying your intuition here. Whatever it is, look at this message and see what resonates with you. Also here in protection, this is letting you know you are protected. So if there's something that you're denying yourself because you fear that you won't be stable, that you feel like you won't be protected, that you feel like if you let it go, your whole life will fall down. Like it's something you're protecting. And Spirit saying, give it over to me. You're protecting it with your little means, meaning with your limited mindset. And I'm not calling you ignorant in any way, but the point is your perspective right now is limited. Spirit is saying my perspective is vast. I see things from a universal perspective. You're just looking at things for how you see things based on your limited experience. And if you listen to me, I will promise you I got your back. Whew. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and just clarify this a little further. I really want to clarify. We'll clarify each one. So let's just go ahead and start with the first week of the month. So this is in regards to the purification. Some of you may not be listening to Spirit. You may not want to hear from Spirit. So this is in regards to going with the flow. So Spirit is telling you again to go with the flow this first week of the month. Let's look at the second week of the month. We have personal power. Ooh, okay. So this is in regards to love. This is in regards to your green chakra. This is in regards to your heart chakra. This is about your personal power. This is love of self. So your personal power, this is about you loving yourself wholeheartedly. But what is it that you're holding yourself back from, that you're not loving about yourself? Wow. And then observation came up again, observing things from a different perspective. So you guys keep having this come up. You have the observer. There's really something that you are not seeing from a different perspective. Again, this is about your limited knowledge, and Spirit is really saying you are vast, you are beautiful, you have it all. Your personal power is yours. No one can take it from you. Only you can limit yourself. So this is about looking at yourself from a different perspective, loving yourself wholeheartedly, coming from this place of, I'm not sure, am I not, am I not, am I not? I mean, I could really, am I not? I mean, it's like someone's going back and forth, teeter-tottering on, their worth. Like, should I invest in myself? Should I not? Like, should I go after that promotion? Should I not? Should I go after this full business? Should I not? I mean, can I do it? Can I do it? Pisces, can I not? Can I do it? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. When it's something, I'm hearing that song, if you can. It's a song from back in the day. If you guys remember the song, it's from back in the day. Oh my gosh, I think it might be the 80s or 70s. Why don't you watch out? Oh, watch your number if you can. Anyway, if you remember what it is, remind me, please, because I feel like I need to turn it on. It's women singing. I want to say it's like a 70s or 80s song, but anyway, I'll look it up. You guys can help me, though. Help me out. So, but this is about whether or not you can. You can. And that song is coming up, and maybe you need to listen to it. Why not? And if you want it, if you can. So we have your boundaries here, your personal boundaries. What boundaries are you allowing people to walk all over? So I feel like some of you, because of your lack of knowledge in this situation, because of your lack of believing in yourself, you may be allowing people to walk all over you, or you may be allowing people, because of your question of your worth, you're like, okay, well, maybe I shouldn't, maybe I should just leave him alone, maybe this is the best that I can do. That's the kind of thing. And by doing so, you're not getting your dreams, okay? So this is similar to the Nine of Cups in the traditional tarot deck. So this is like your dreams won't come true if you continue to not value yourself, your boundaries, set boundaries even, okay? So let's look at the 4th week of the month. For Pisces, we have the Rainbow Dragon. Let's clarify the Rainbow Dragon here. So yes, there's a well-deserved reward that's coming in. Like I said, with the Rainbow Dragon, this is about action being taken on your behalf. So if you allow this action to take place, this is also action being taken by you. You going ahead and moving forward, knowing that you can, knowing that you will be okay, knowing that you're protected. Wow, I love it. And then taking the lead came up for you. Okay, so this is again about your protection. Take the lead to recognize, take the lead in your life. Recognizing you are protected. Go ahead, jump out on faith, and you will receive this reward, okay? Wow, finding balance is here. So again, this is about your boundaries here. Finding that balance. What is it that you're giving way too much energy to and not enough to you? Like you may be working, 10, 11 hour, 12-hour days at your job, but there's something that you love and that you're passionate about, but you're not moving towards that venture. Instead, you're looking towards your career or what you feel as though is solid. But I dare to say, guys, if you just go ahead and recognize the reward that's coming your way, you would take the lead in your own life and find the balance you're looking for. Okay, so let me just get you a bit of advice before we move on to the love reading. By the way, I love to hear your comments again, guys, so make sure you leave your comments below. I love to, let's see what advice. Before we go ahead and start the love reading, if you enjoyed this reading, I ask that you please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, share, whatever it is that you need to do. A lot of this protection, guys, so what's coming out for you as far as your advice for this month? This is about your finances. And I told you guys that, right? Your finances, your belongings, your assets, your treasures. These are your possessions. So what you received was possessions. So this is about your red chakra. And then you also receive grounding, also about your red chakra. So this is about your foundation, your stability. Some of you are finding your stability in things that really aren't stable. And it's an illusion that it is stable. I think from your perspective, like most people feel like, oh, a job is stability. And not realizing, and you don't really recognize it's not also stable until they don't need you anymore, or until they have a merger, or until they ... and they no longer need you or value you, or now they put someone else above you and you worked your way to the top and now someone else more valuable is above you, and then you recognize that they didn't value you in the first place. So some of you may be wondering, okay, what is more valuable and what should I put my time into? What is my value? Some of you may be wanting to walk away from a job or a career or something of that nature and move towards what your treasures are. So Spirit is telling you here to nurture yourself. Go into nature. Recognize. Be present in today. Look at the practicality of your situation. And this is, again, dealing with your stability. So what is really stable in your life? So some of you need to go out into nature. I don't care, hug a tree, walk in the grass, whatever. Just sit in silence and really feel what feels good to you. As I was going on my journey, before I'm getting here, by the way, I'm over 30 plus 10 plus. Anyway, before I decided to go on this journey and even come out here to you on YouTube or any other venture, I had to get to a point in my life to where I recognized, wow, how do I listen to myself? How do I listen to Spirit in me? How can I get this sacred wisdom? Not just looking at what I have gone through my past, but how can I see above and beyond that and see from a higher level? And we all have it within us. It's just a matter of you tapping into it, quieting your mind, quieting those things around you, creating boundaries, creating time for yourself to meditate, to pray, whatever it is, so you can hear from Spirit. And personally, what I do, I started very simple, like which way do I go? What direction do I go? And how do I feel when I go a way that is against Spirit versus for Spirit? Like not against Spirit, but really against the direction of Spirit versus direction of me. So I may say, you know what, it looks like a lot of traffic going this way, so I'm going to go the other way. And Spirit might say, no, go this way because the traffic is worse over there. And then when I get in the traffic, and then I'm like, oh my God, this is terrible. I should have gone the other way. All that to say, how do you feel when you choose to go a direction you don't feel comfortable with versus going the direction you do? Is it peaceful? Do you get a headache? What is it that happens when you go against the grain? Do you feel a sense of anxiety in your stomach? Those are the things you need to start recognizing so you can better make the best decisions for your life. What brings you peace? All right, guys. So I'm going to let that go. Let go and let God. Okay. So, guys, let's go ahead and move on to... let's go ahead and move on to your love reading for August 1st through the 10th. We're going to get a little deeper, but now from the love perspective, where we can identify what is your past, present, and future energies. What do we have to expect for August 1st through the 10th? I know I'm saying I'm doing weekly readings, but I'm doing August 1st through the 10th. I'm just saying, give a sister a break. Okay? And then we're going to, like I said, we're going to look at how you're feeling, how your mate's feeling. We're going to use the Romance Oracle deck. So let's find out about you first. Usually if the past resonates with you, then the future, the present, and the future will as well. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get started. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and uplift the collective at this time. Uplift all the Pisces and the cross watchers. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Ancestors. By the way, if you don't know, I'm a fifth generation intuitive and healer that I know of, meaning I know it goes much further back than that. Of course, I've done past life regressions to find out and bring forth all my abilities from previous lifetimes to this lifetime to be able to bring forth the healing to us at this time. I've done, and I've been doing this over the last 15 or 20 years. So now I'm finally at a place where I feel like I can come forward Okay. Okay, so it's a lot coming out for Pisces. Okay. We receive new love in reverse. We receive codependency. This is about addictions. We receive staying optimistic in reverse. Religious factors, upright. Chemistry. And then we have unrequited love. It's interesting that we have chemistry and unrequited love next to each other, Pisces, because they're two totally opposite things, FYI. So we just really got to get into this. Chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. But unrequited love, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So they're right next to each other. This is like that yin and that yang, that pull, that in-between worlds that you're going through. So this is what this is all about here. Some of you are not quite sure if you're ready to heal this relationship. And like I said, many of you are in a place where you're in between worlds. You're just not quite sure. So this is going back to that, your overall message for the month. Just trying to figure out what is it that I want to do. So this is also here pertaining to love. But this religious factors here right next to it, this is letting me know this could also have to do with some type of commitment. This could also have to do with religion, your upbringing, things of that nature. So some of you may be questioning. You may be questioning your upbringing, your spiritual path. Okay? So let's go ahead and just get started though. New love. Thank you, Spirit. Let's look at new love in reverse. Let's see what this is about for the Pisceans in the house. So new love, a new person has stirred your romantic interest. This is here in the past. So this may have happened here in the past. Let's see. Is there somebody else that's in the picture that's making, flirty? What's going on here? Okay. So this is also in regards to reunion. Like I said, some of you are just not quite sure. So because you have this new romantic interest, some of you may have found someone that you really enjoyed their company or what have you. But because it came in reverse again, actually both of these did. This is about whether or not you even want to reunite with this person. There may be someone who came into your life a while ago and you're just not quite sure if you want to get back with them. Let's see what happened here. Someone may have been juggling. Two people had a choice to make. So you were questioning in the past whether or not you want to step out on faith and have a new beginning with this person. But there's been a lot of drama around it. I feel like some people have been, I just saw like throwing dishes. Like there's been some drama around this. So you wanted to come out of this place of conflict. This is in reverse. So you have drama right next to coming out of conflict. Like whatever this is, there was a lot of drama centered around this. This may have been someone who you wanted to be in a relationship long term, or you were in a relationship long term, but now you're just questioning whether or not there's the opportunity for growth here. Whatever this partnership is, you may have felt like this person was a soulmate. Maybe someone in this relationship was restricted or bound to someone else. And so you felt like you wasn't sure which way to go. You wasn't sure if this relationship had potential or not. Or whether or not you would be prosperous in this relationship. So I see some communication came in that made you start to look at things a little differently. But some communication came in the past here that made you feel like maybe you would not receive your dream come true when it came to this person. Maybe what it is that you wanted, you wasn't going to receive. You started to feel like maybe this is not going to work out, okay? So that's all in regards to this new love here in the past. The new love can also be indicative of not necessarily a new person, but maybe a new romantic feeling. So this specifically says a new person stirred your romantic feelings, but this also could be like a new time has come where you have rekindled something with someone in the past and started to think that, wow, this may be finally our chance. They may be coming out of this commitment or restrictive relationship or coming out of bondage in some way. Maybe they're opening their mind to something different, but then something told you that maybe they're not. Let's go ahead. What is it that you're questioning? I'd love to know that below. Make sure you guys leave your comments below. Let's go ahead and look at this codependency and staying optimistic about this relationship. So someone is dealing with addictions in this relationship. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. But this is not just like liquor or drugs. This could be a cycle. This could be an addiction to a person. This could be addiction to a mindset. Addictions are so vast. So all of that to say, regardless of this addiction, you're not as optimistic that this relationship is going to continue. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. But right now, you're just you're not feeling it. You're not feeling it. Let's clarify this. And I'm also going to find out what your emotions are during this time, what emotions you may be going through. Yeah, you feel like there's no potential when it comes to this love relationship. This is the Two of Cups in reverse again. Because of all this conflict here in the past, you just really don't feel like, and then you have the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is usually about you putting forth a lot of time and effort into something, and now you're waiting to see it blossom. You're seeing here that you don't feel like anything's going to blossom. There's no potential. And then I see here in reverse, someone's ready to let go of a burden. To them, this is a burden. To you, this is a burden. And you're ready to let go of the responsibilities, the burden. I'm also seeing here someone may be married here. This is also considered, this is Taurus. This is the Hierophant in the traditional tarot deck. So some of you may be dealing with the Taurus. Some of you may want a new love with this Taurus, but you're ready to now let go of the burdens that have been holding you back. Wow. And then we have heartbreak, the Three of Swords. This is usually about a three-party situation. So somebody is ready to let go of someone who may have been in a third-party situation. Someone's ready for new love, and they're ready to let go of this third-party situation. Wow. We have endings when it comes to someone's thinking about leaving the home. We have 10 of Swords and we have 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is usually about that happy home life family. But we have a 10 of Swords with that. So someone's ready to bring an ending to this. Someone's maybe ready thinking about leaving, rolling out, leaving this marriage because of a third party, because of a heartbreak. And they're wanting new love. They want something new. So I'm feeling like also this past here is also letting me know that some of you are ready for a new love. You're ready to let go and have a new love. Let me see what your emotions look like. So that was the Oceanic deck. If you're looking at some of the decks that I'm using, that they're below. Let's see what, okay. So you're at a place where you're trying to be vigilant. You're watching things for what they really are. You're trying to see things for what they really are. And also, this also has 3 here. So I'm really feeling like there may be another party here. So you're moving towards your destiny. And some of you may be affected by the full moon coming up. We just had the full moon in Capricorn. I'm not sure what the next full moon is coming up, but I feel like we have a new moon. Don't get me started. I'm not an astrologist, but nonetheless, all of that's to say this next moon coming up, you may be ready to seek your destiny, whatever that is. If it's away from this person, with someone new, whatever it is, this next new moon, you will be ready. You're also at this place where you're trying to recognize your power. This is about knowing your power. And again, guys, surrendering to the flow. So you're just really in this place, guys. You just keep getting surrender to the flow. Whatever's going on, what is it that you feel comfortable doing? Do that. What is it that Spirit wants you to do? Do that. You will find peace with Spirit. So let's go ahead and move forward. Near future, we have unrequited love and chemistry. So you're trying to figure out what you want to do in regards to some of you, you're going to be married, you're going to be in a commitment, you may live with this person. This could also be like religious beliefs again, but let's see. Near future, what do we have going on? I think I'm going to pull out my Gaia Tarot. Let's see what's going on in the near future. Let me pull out the Gaia Tarot real quick. What do we have coming up here in the near future? Ooh, okay, so we have an intelligent, knowledgeable gentleman. This deck specifies feminine and masculine energy, so this is a very masculine energy. You have someone coming up, male, female, gender, whatever. So we'll know. This right here is telling me that there is an intelligent man in the midst. Someone who's very knowledgeable, who you perhaps abandon or will abandon here in the future. This Pisces could be you. Oh, you know what? This is King of Cups. I thought this was King of Swords. This is King of Water, King of Cups. Pisces, I think this is you. You may be ready to abandon someone. So this could be male or female here. But in this deck here, thank you, Spirit, it does specify gender. We do have, I mean, let me put it this way, king versus queen. So whatever you want to be. Hey, king or queen. Wow, this 3 of swords came out again. So guys, you definitely want a new beginning. This is the second time we received this beginning. This you want an ace of cups. This is like ace of cups here. You want a new beginning in love. So Pisces, you want a new beginning in love, and you're ready to leave behind someone who was in a third party situation, period. So let me just go ahead and look at your partner really quickly before we move it on over to Vimeo. Let's see what your partner receives, and then we'll see over on Vimeo the extended version. So we're going to quickly find out from the Romance Oracle what comes out past, present, and future for your partner, Pisces. Past for Pisces, August 1st through the 10th for their partner. Okay. Past, keeping an open mind, loving yourself first in the past. Both of these are in reverse. Your soulmate may differ from the usual type and expectation. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So both of these are in the reverse. Let's see what the current energies look like for your partner. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Wow. Reconciliation popped out. Reconciliation, but it came in reverse. So reconciliation, codependency came out again. So there's definitely some type of addictive relationship here. I really feel like this is between you guys, but I also feel like there's some outward, I'm hearing like there may be like a sexual addiction of some sort as well. And then we have a heart-to-heart conversation. So this is your partner honestly discussing your feelings with each other. And then we have someone from your past is returning back to your life. This is in reverse. And then we have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So let's see what the near future looks like for Pisces mate. All right. Wow, you deserve love, which also came in reverse. And then we also have forgiving and learning that came out upright. You, as you release and heal your past, you experience more love in this present moment. Okay? And then we have you deserve love. You are lovable. This is in reverse. So there's definitely something going on here about self-esteem. Definitely, I feel like with your partner, Pisces, you may have your own self-esteem issues as well, but what I'm seeing here with your partner, and let me tell you this before we roll out, usually when you are with someone who has these types of tendencies, issues, whatever, self-esteem issues, feeling like they need to receive validations from every Tom, Dick, and Harry out there, it's because of their own level of self-worth. So don't take this on as your self-worth because you're dealing with them. Do, though, think about the fact of why do you deal with someone with that low self-worth? And usually from a psychological perspective, they say that you attract what you are. So if you're taking yourself to the next level in your life, your spirituality, your awakening, then it's very positive. It's probably very, I'm pretty sure that you're walking away from this. I love you. Blessings, love, and light. Bye-bye, guys.